Rob, to be the champ, you got to train like the champ, baby.
To beat the champ, I gotta train like Chris MoneyMaker? How is it possible? This is gonna be a grueling week. No, not 10,000 on the money line instead. No on the Wolves. It just changed. Hurry, do it's minus 110, hurry. What? 20,000 now. They just missed the basket. Come on, man. I think I'm finally ready.
Yeah, that hurts a little bit. It does get a little bit.
Pretty amazing. You said you're not folding no matter what, and then you raise and get 3-bet all in, and you have jacks. That was art right there.
Tom Summer in the chat says, if Sammy Farha won the 2003 World Series poker, I'd be addicted to cigarettes and have stage 3 lung cancer. Come on, Tom.
Just to set the scene here, this is me playing at the Hustler at the 25-50-100 game with Chris MoneyMaker. Me and Chris MoneyMaker's history goes back a long ways, and we're really, really good buddies. However, we want to stack each other bad. But in this wild hand, we definitely get to see some poker being played. Let's go and see what happens.
We don't need that darkness on this beautiful night.
I thought for sure you were going to lose.
Yes, sir.
I thought he was going to
But
lose.
you're
for
probably
sure,
right.
too.
Yeah, there was never a question I thought he was going to lose.
Yeah.
How much did he make it?
He kind of did because he chose twice. He chose 1,500.
2 chips for you, buddy.
Yeah, it's stay like that. Hold on.
We're on, right?
We're on.
Let's play.
I'm gonna scoop this one.
You gonna scoop it?
Maybe.
Good luck.
I know it shows the blinds are 25-50-100, but we are actually playing 25-50-100, 200, 400. Thus, I make it 1,500 out of the natural small blind with 6-5 suited. Dentist Dave goes for the pretty light call. Moneymaker goes for the overcall out of the big blind with 9-8 off. This is completely fine. We're also playing a game called the stand-up game, where basically if you win the pot pre-flop, you get a chip. The last person to not have a chip owes the table about roughly $4,000. So it's pretty important to win your hands. That's why I sized up a little bit pre-flop.
Rob with a 6-high flush draw plus a gut shot straight draw.
10 more minutes.
His buddy Moneymaker has middle pair and a backdoor flush draw. Dennis Dave
I don't mean to get massage. I mean
might have misread the
Can you
board.
call a little faster, please?
He has 9-5 of spades.
Do you want to do it? Or do you want?
There's nothing out there that looks like 9-5 of spades, Dave.
Dave, how much do you have?
With a little over 4,000 in the middle, I bet 2,200, and I can play a variety of strategies on this flop. Betting is okay, obviously, with the flush draw and a gut shot, but generally, most of the time, you want to do a lot of checking. However, I am a little bit more incentivized with the stand-up game to do a little bit of betting. This is obviously a very fine hand to do it with. If I hit a 7, I have a very disguised straight. If I hit, a flush, then obviously I'm probably going to win the hand. With that said, Dentist Dave calls me with 9-5 of spades because why the hell not? Just going for the float. It's kind of fun. And Moneymaker overcalls with 9-8 with the backdoor flush draw, which is, it's getting a little speculative, but it's probably not terrible.
12-ish, 13-ish, something like that.
How much is she paying you?
Over 11K in the middle.
Thank you.
Rob's going to bomb it with 6-high. It's probably going to work.
What are you
No,
drawing
it's
for?
not. This man is in
I'm
the
not
zone.
drawing. What are you drawing for?
You made, huh?
I'm there.
Oh, he sound
He
like some
knows
good
his
old
man.
boys.
This is how he won.
We sound like some good old boys, don't we?
Oh, no.
On a king turn, I decided to bet 10,000 to roughly 12,000. I think this sizing is good. However, I thought Moneymaker was much deeper. I thought he had 50,000, so if I get shoved on, I could just fold with my flush draw. Wouldn't be a big issue. I was basically committing myself. That's why I asked Dennis Dave how much he had to Dennis Dave, as I thought he would probably have a jack most of the time, and the king would probably scare him, thus allowing me to get him to fold a jack, which is a great result for my hand. With that said, Chris goes for the overcall with only 15,000 back. I thought he had 35,000 back.
Unluckiest river in the deck. Moneymaker's getting stacked.
It sounds like that. What was that? What was that YouTube video that went viral with the two? You know him, whatever. Was it a poker thing? Yeah.
All right, I fold.
That's exactly what I put you on. Exactly what I put you on.
I call you weak from now on, you know that, don't you?
Huh?
You know I call you weak from now on, don't
Oh,
you?
yeah.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
I call you weak, okay?
Yes, sir.
As long as you understand, I call you weak. For a while. You know that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You know I'm gonna call you life from now on, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
I love that clip.
It's stack your buddy time. You hit the miracle. The club, he's never calling. The red 7, he's been inclined to go with his read. That's been correct throughout. That you.
Just as a pro tip here, I definitely don't recommend talking in too many hands. If you are going to talk in these kind of situations, you better be damn good at bluffing, because you need to be able to pull the trigger with hands like Queen 9 suited or Queen 10 or maybe a hand like Ace 10 or something like that that block the straight card. Because Chris is obviously very focused on me at this point, but however, I have a lot of live experience, but I do not recommend doing this, and almost always I never talk to anybody. Let's carry on.
We're on a flush draw. Just take your 15,225, Rob.
On the glorious 7 river, hitting the straight, I go all in, and this is the only option to do. There's no reason to get cute and bet like 10% or 4,000. Obviously, I'm just trying to get all the money. At this point, I think Chris probably has something like Jack 10 or Jack 9 or maybe Queen Jack or something like that. And most of the time, he's going to call me down. Like, Chris wants to stack me really bad for sure, and I definitely want to stack him. So, you know, it's kind of that like little leveling war between friends and stuff. With that said, Moneymaker has an interesting hand. He definitely has a lot of better hands to call with. However, it's kind of the same. Like a Jack and an 8 here are similar in the sense. Obviously, a Jack being better, but I'm probably not going to shove a hand like Ace Jack, and I am going to have a lot of missed draws. However, he does have the 9 of clubs, so he does block the straights, but the 9 of clubs also blocks some flush draws as well. So if I do have a hand like Queen 10 or Queen 9 or Ace 10, on the 7 river, I'm probably going to shove. With that said, if you're Chris Moneymaker in this spot, what would you do? Would you call me down knowing that I'm an aggressive player? Leave a comment below, and while you're down there, click the subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. And we only have 95% of viewers are not subbed. It's so sad. It's so sad. Anyway, let's see what he does.
Straight.
Got him.
That'll be a good YouTube video.
That will be a good YouTube video.
What did you see what I called you with? Oh, God. Flip it over.
He had the read.
I thought he was actually slow rolling me at this point.
Look at my hand.
He lost to the miracle card.
Only you, brother. Only you.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be the worst.
That was a good. Oh, God.
slow roll?
Oh, my God. I didn't even think about
Can I
that. If
slow
I'm getting
roll
slow rolled.
He would have definitely slow rolled me too. That's the sick part.
Oh, you went light.
I told you. What did you see?
Damn, you went light.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
he had you
had it.
red.
Well, it is hard to have. That is kind of a skill game hitting the 7 on the river. Do I cover you?
Yeah, you call.
Okay.
Unfortunately for Chris, he ends up making the bad call and getting the bad news that his buddy stacked him in a big pot. And this is actually the biggest cash game hand he's played on stream ever. This is a really fun night. Thanks again to the Hustler for letting us come out. I had a blast. Hopefully come back sometime soon. Hopefully you guys like this video. Much love.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.